Evil 2.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Samuel from Inside Gaming, and today I want to give you my first impressions for Resident Evil 2, a game that took me by surprise. I was not getting too much into this hype train this time, and I was in Asia for a job, and I overstayed a little bit. I stayed a little bit longer, and once I came back I realized, damn, Resident Evil 2 did hit the shelf, and I checked Metacritic and I saw a 91 Metacritic score, I think for PlayStation 4, don't remember, doesn't really matter, one of the major platforms, PC or PS4 I believe, and a 92 user score. So, you know, sometimes big publishers, they do favors, let's put it like that, to companies like IGN, and then IGN is very friendly with their review scores. Looking at Call of Duty, for example, and games like that, and yeah, publishers like Activision, etc. You know the deal. That's why you're watching different videos. Probably it's probably because you don't trust IGN, GameSpot, etc. And for good reasons. So if you see a user score of 92, then you can be sure, okay, that's actually a good game. That's not only, you know, like a publisher that bought off critics. No, it's actually a good game. So, got the game, started it up, and oh my god, that shit's creepy. That shit is really, really scary. I can't remember that I have been so scared from a video game since quite some time, and it's funny because when I originally played the second Resident Evil, it was kind of the same thing. I was kind of scared, and it was pretty hard and tense to play the game for me. It was a real horror experience. Back in the day, this was really the pinnacle of fear that you could experience in a video game. So again, the same experience just 20 years later, and this is a tremendous achievement by Capcom. Just overall, you can see this is a labor of love. Those people who worked on this game, they really put effort inside it, and I can feel the difference. Okay, you just compare Revelations 2 to Resident Evil 2. Just look at it. Just looking at it makes clear, okay, first of all, there's kind of a generational leap, almost a generational leap between the games graphically, but also just the design and everything. It's meticulous, it stays true to the original while being fresh. It's really exciting to play. There are some things missing in the beginning, I thought at first, but now I've heard that this may be in the second campaign, and this is like the gun store in the beginning. In general, like the way to the police station with Leon is quite fast. I haven't finished the first scenario yet, so I cannot say anything about the B scenario, and I think it's going to be in there. I've heard so let's see about that. But other than that, oh my god, it's absolutely gorgeous. They catapulted the game into the modern age, not only visually, also the sound. They have binaural sound of the next level. This is really a AAA production. It's not a knockoff or something like that. It's not a cash grab. It's not one of those remastered editions where they just bump up the resolution and that's it. This is a complete reimagining of Resident Evil 2. So, is it worth getting? Oh, hell yeah. It is worth getting. It is worth getting. It's probably one of the better games that came out in the past 12 months, to be honest. I wouldn't remember anyone, especially if it comes to the horror genre. It's really tense, hard to play sometimes. I tend to play it in short bursts. It's gruesome. The animations and the gore is explicit, very explicit. It's definitely nothing for kids. I played the original Resident Evil 2 when I was a kid, but really, this stuff is gory as hell. Don't play it if you're not an adult, but yeah. Aside from this, it's beautiful, and I love this explicit gore. It's used in great effect, and they use it because they have to. They have a ton of new ideas, as for example, the knives. They deteriorate, they destroy over time, and you can use them as a defensive weapon. And there are a lot of small gameplay tweaks. Another thing is that they kept the visual cues and landmarks in the city and everything. You will find the same rooms and nods to the old Resident Evil games and Easter eggs, etc. But all in the new layout, as I said, so it's just fresh. If you're a fan of this genre, then you don't have to wait. This is a absolutely marvelous product that you need to have in your collection. And yeah, that's about it. That's my first impression for Resident Evil 2 Remake. I hope that you liked this little quick shot review / first impressions video. If you did so, then please leave a like. It helps us out tremendously. Also subscribe and hit that little bell button. Leave a comment. What did you think? What have been your first impressions for Resident Evil 2 Remake? And would you like to see Resident Evil 3 Remake? Because I think that's kind of a great idea. I was also thinking about the possibility of Resident Evil Code Veronica Remake. What do you think about that one? So let me know in the comment section below. See you guys in the next video, and cheers!